thing to another, and they need a lot of stretching. And so these are all kind of great things here that you could do. And it may be maybe a little sing song like for Row 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 Your Boat, but then we have the Christian lyrics there, and there's all kind of wonderful things here for them. So that can just be printed off and used in that way there. So as you see, there's all kind of wonderful things there. Okay, let's see, let me go back. Oh, now I want to show you under the pacing plans here. So you go to pacing plans, and this is how we now have the home instruction. So the Gospel Weeklies also work wonderfully with RCIA. I don't know, do you do RCIA at all there?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll show you what this is. You go right here, and each week you have a question. Really, it's a summary of the gospel this week right here at the top. And then we have a couple questions to ask the adults, and then the adapted question for the children, as you see right here. So this is a wonderful feature that we have, because a lot of people use the RCIA model, because that is absolutely the model of going to church, getting mass each week, and learning about Christ that way, and then learning everything else with the faith. So, okay. Then we have, under the pacing plans again, we have a couple things. Let's see. Oh, the home instruction. So what we've done here is for one student or for two or more children. So you see these right here. And this is like a template guide so that the parent can use this at home in case they need to. Once again, it's not specific to the class, but it really helps them if they have multiple children here. You can see that all the materials that's going to be used through the year, the lesson resources here, go to gospelweeklies.com. There's a video each time. I'm going to show you here what that is. And then there's a pacing guide. So again, the 3-part lesson plan, and it tells the parent exactly how to talk this through with their children. So that's new, brand new this year. Okay, and then we have the weekly videos. Here we go. So every week we have a new video that corresponds with the gospel that week. So this is wonderful. I can just show you what, let's say this one is for, this is for the 21st of October here. And they're short, so they're not meant to be a full lesson. But a lot of times, you know, young people love having multimedia, so.
Hi, welcome to Holy Heroes Sunday Gospel Videos. This Sunday is the 29th Sunday in Ordinary Time. This Sunday's Gospel is from Mark, chapter 10, verses 42 through 45. Jesus summoned the 12 and said to them, "You know that those who are recognized as rulers over the Gentiles lord it over them, and the great ones make their authority over themselves. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you will be your servant. Whoever wishes to be the first among you will be the slave of all. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many."
Jesus reminds us how important it is to serve others rather than to serve. Who can you serve today? God put us on this earth to help others. Send us an email with your ideas of how to serve your siblings, parents, or friends. Bye! See you next time!
So you see, we have this for all the different levels here, basically. So you can see for the older students, we may have this one here. So every week, we're going to have different levels of the for the different levels of the Gospel Weeklies. We have all kind of things here that you can use. Oops, let's see. So let's go back here. Catechist teachers. Oops, I got out of the whole thing. Sorry about that. Here we go. So now, we'll go to the parent tab here, okay? So here is all kind of things for the parents. And this top thing is what's really important, the gospel at home. And, you know, what we do here, I can show you an example like October 7th here. This is one page each week for the parent to be, if they have multiple children, it tells the parent what happened here in the gospel, as you see. And then at every level, if they have a young person here or an older student here that's using Seeds or Visions, it tells them what they did in class that week, and then something they could talk about at home as a family. And then we always give a family prayer here.
Are these able to be used for homeschooling people?
Yes. Yep. Yep. So here's another one, like October 14th. You can see they're very easy to use and short. A lot of parents, you know, they're not going to sit down an individual with a child usually and do their religion homework. But here they would be able to, if they're going to church, if they miss church, miss mass, and they see what's happening in the gospel, and each week they see something that the child has done in class again, and then something they can talk about as a family. They can also go to the seasonal resource page here, and they can also do the videos. So let me go down here and show you. So they got the weekly video there too, so they can show that. And then finally, the readings for Mass. Oh, there's a home instruction pacing plan. That's the one I showed you a little bit earlier there about it's a template about how they can go ahead and teach it. And of course, they have the teaching guides that they can use also free. So, you know, that's what a lot of the homeschooling families do is use that teaching guide, and they just walk right through with their students. Finally, if you see over here, the Grow blog, this is, you can sign up for this too, and just put your email address in, and it'll be sent to you each week. And what we do here is we really summarize what is happening this week, as you see here. So here's October 8th. You can read more right here about, again, something for, this is like an adult sharing of the faith here. And then the really nice thing with this is whatever's happening in the church this week especially, we put all that down here. So you keep scrolling down as you see, and now you can learn about the path to sainthood. You can see a special saint that we're learning about, Saint Margaret Mary. There is the gospel for the 21st, October 21st, and then looking ahead like to plan to have an event. So there's just a wealth of things right here that we lead you to. Here then is videos again that I showed you earlier, one for every level of the weekly, so for the younger students and then older students there. And if you want to have any questions, whatever, you can just contact the editors here, or if you make a comment, everything is right here for you. So people love this pro blog because it just gives you something else extra. If you could come here, right at the very end of this this website here. Well, the other thing I wanted to show you here is we have the editor, David DeZena. Here's the teaching guide overview. So this will take you right through the teaching guides. Maybe I should play that right now here. And then the student lesson overview. So